Have you been feeling disconnected lately? Like you're in a fog, like you're detached from all of the chaos on the world stage? Or the other end of the spectrum, you're feeling pulled into everything. You're feeling everyone's emotions, everyone's pain, and you just need to shut down from it because it's affecting you too greatly. Today, we're going to dive deep into divine neutral and how to step back into the objective observer so that you are no longer experiencing emotionally all the chaos that's going on, or so that you can understand and participate without feeling disconnected. Welcome to your multidimensional journey. I am Tracy Canberra. Not sure if I'm going to channel anyone or if my peeps are just going to give me information. So we'll see. But let's dive right into the objective observer, divine neutral, because this year we are ascending so quickly. And part of the ascension process is calling in the divine feminine, the rise of the divine feminine, of love, of receiving, and the release of the toxic masculine. But in truth, we're moving into divine neutral. And many of my clients that I see one-to-one in soul coaching sessions, many of them, their souls and spirit team are guiding them into divine neutral. They're bypassing the divine feminine, going right into divine neutral. I had a client yesterday that asked me, I am stepping back. I feel disconnected from everything. It's like I'm in a fog. And I'm just watching everything happen, but it's not hitting me. It's not reaching me. First of all, that's a good thing. You're not in a fog. You're in divine neutral. Not everyone has to go through divine feminine to reach divine neutral. And when you are in divine neutral, I guarantee you, you are not in a fog. You are not disconnected. It's just the feeling, the comparison from 3D density and being so interlocked with everyone's emotions. When you disconnect from everyone else's emotions and you are not being led by them and being bombarded with them, that's when you're feeling divine neutral, and it's a beautiful thing. You can connect in love to anyone in that situation if you desire. So don't focus on the fog. Don't focus on the separation. Focus on the fact that you step back and you see the bigger picture. You understand what's going on. So instead of being a part of it, you are observing it. You're experiencing it. You can learn from it. You can grow from it without having to roll around in it emotionally, physically, intellectually. The opposite also is happening with some clients. In yoga, we call it the tail wagging the dog, where the increased empathicness and increased intuition that we're experiencing this year is making you feel everyone else's emotions even more strongly. And as you feel all of their emotions and you get caught up in their emotions and you're feeling their pain, and so an experience that's happening to a friend or loved one is really encompassing your life. It's really making you distraught, or you can't sleep at night because of it, and you're so worried about it. That is you getting caught up in your empathic abilities and in others' emotions. And obviously, those that I talk to in sessions want that to stop. How does it stop? Pause, step back, look at the bigger picture. Again, when you're feeling all of these feelings, ask yourself, is this mine? And if it is, how do I heal this? How do I release this? And if it's not, same answer. How do I release this? Okay. It does help to know if these emotions are yours or not, because there's lines of connection to everything. So an event that's happening to another person can trigger past trauma in your life, and you could be bringing up old emotions. And for that, you go into releasing those cellular memories, freeing yourself. So yes, you could do a little bit of healing and clearing on your own emotions, but I will guarantee you, in the bulk of client sessions that I do, it's their empathicness that's winding them up over other people's emotions. So do not let the tail wag the dog. Every time something seems to hit you hard, pause, step back, take a few deep breaths, and ask, what is in this situation for me? What is in my highest good? What is in my highest joy? What can I learn from this? What opportunities are contained in this? Start asking questions. And if you say, but I don't hear answers, I'm not intuitive. Yes, you are. And answers don't always come in words. You'll get signs, you'll get signals. The universe always answers you. Spirit always answers you. Your guides are always supporting you. Pay attention, listen, take everything as a sign. But you have the power to step back out of that tornado, see it from a distance, move into the objective observer, and ask, what is this really about for me? How can I utilize this for my ascension? It is a choice to get caught up in things. It is a choice to release fear, to release attachment. It is a choice to be happy, to be content. Souls are always telling me you can look left or you can look right. Where is your focus? Are you focused on the pain, the suffering, the fear, yours or others? Or are you focused on the possibilities, on the hope, on the love, on the new world you're creating? What is your focus? If you are feeling pulled around by world events, by others in your inner circle, pause, step back, find the objective observer. Stand out in the big picture with your soul and start asking questions. For you do not have to allow yourself to be dragged into others' events. And if you're finding the opposite true, where an event happens, a situation comes up at work, and all of a sudden you feel like you're outside of it just watching it. Well, kudos to you. You are being the objective observer. You stepped into divine neutral. You stepped into your multidimensional mind, and you are observing the experience so that you can also have the experience without getting attached, without devolving into fear, without moving into pain and suffering. That's going to be happening more and more for you this year. The members of my community here, we're ascending at a super fast rate. So you're going to find things that triggered you, things that bothered you. You're going to find that all of a sudden you've stepped back from them and you're observing them and they're not getting to you. And you're going, oh yeah, this person is actually feeling insecure, so they lashed out. And the other person that needs the validation just got judged instead. And so they're being triggered. And you're seeing what's really going on under the surface, not just an accusation or a yelling match. That is part of divine neutral. You expand into the multidimensional mind and you see the truth of what is happening in this situation, in this event. And you experience it multidimensionally, you catalog it, and it helps you anchor in 5D and beyond. So we no longer need to be dragged around by the emotions and the control and manipulation, the shenanigans of the outer world. Practice being the objective observer. When something happens to you or in front of you or near you, whether you have an initial reaction or not, immediately step back into the objective observer. See it from the multidimensional point of view. What is this really about? What is really going on with these people? How can I learn and grow from this? How can I expand my multidimensionality? How can I return to 5D and beyond? Practice being in divine neutral. Pause, step back, see it from an expanded view. Ask your peeps, your spirit team, questions. What's really going on with these people? I understand this person's really upset, but why? That's what happens in a soul coaching session. We get to the root cause of any event, any relationship, to free you from the fears and the attachments, to help you ascend, to move you beyond it. You can do that with assistance. Well, you're always getting assistance and support from your peeps, but you can do that with assistance in a soul coaching session, and you can do that on your own. There are times when you're going to want more help, and there are times when you're going to want to practice it on your own. But remember, objective observer. Pause, step back, take a few deep breaths, start asking questions. And when you start having these experiences where you're disconnected and detached from an event, from a person, remind yourself, you're not disconnected. We are all one. It's a collective consciousness, unity consciousness. You are not disconnected. You have simply stepped back into the objective observer to see the root cause and expand through it. So let me know your experiences in the comments below on YouTube. Thank you for liking and sharing, and happy ascension, everyone.